Hello, everyone. DarkWingGamer signing in. Last episode, we got everything. All the keys, all the gems, all the color gems, and all the relics. Screw platinum, by the way. This level might be the final level, actually. Will be the final level. Let us begin. To the Great Hall. Return here when you earn every gem. Clear gem. Well, you know, they weren't kidding. It is the greatest hall. You only have to do this much. Well, guys, that's the end of the chapter. That's the end of the level. I'll see you guys next week for the last level. No. Dr. Cortex. Let's go. Let's end this game once and for all, guys. Though not really, because we all know he's gonna be back. This is the first edit of a trilogy, so we know he's gonna come back. Certain energy bolts can be deflected back at him.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot! Oh boy. I don't really know exactly how to fight this guy, considering that I still remember I kind of had to, not really spoil, but I kind of figured, I kind of already know how to fight this guy. Just hit the green ball. It's not that hard. Although I do find the part that I don't have a Aku mask to be quite troubling, to be perfectly honest. Oh good, he's not gonna. Oh good, he's not gonna even. What? Bouncing balls? Really? Okay, good to know. It will burn my butt. It will atomize me. Dondo, curse you, Crash Bandicoot. I'm pretty sure that's not the line because I still can't hear what he's saying. By the way, Dr. Cortex, how the heck you got a head like that? Jimmy Neutron will be quite amazed, to be perfectly honest. Okay, good to know. You little room for Dale. I got 95 lives, guys. If I can burn through more than half of this, I should be ashamed. Heck, if I burn through more than 10, I should be ashamed of myself. There we go, down to 2 lives again. Come on. 2 down, haha. What's his next pattern? Okay, he shoots faster. Okay. I actually want to beat this guy without getting the Aku mask, to be perfectly honest, because it should not be that difficult. And I'll say this as soon as I get my butt kicked. Aw, missed it. By the way, how is this castle on fire? I just realized. Really? Okay, so he does hit at a certain pattern for this one. Okay. Oh come on! I hit square.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Again, you have a big giant hit, buddy. That's just weird. That's just both weird and kind of amazing. back down to free health bar. Now down to 2 lives, guys. 2 health, guys. Okay, there we go. And we did it, guys! Haha! Oh my god, we did it! We beat the game, guys! Cortex incapacitated. Holy crap! She is tall. And now we ride into the sunset, guys. And now I have to sit down. Oh my god. Sorry, that was my that's my bed. Whew. We did it, guys. I gotta say, I'm actually happy to play the game. I'll be perfectly honest. The game has a lot of issues, I'll admit that much. Crashing Coco designers. Leo Momo Monkey? What? But for a game at its time, I can see why a lot of people like it. Now granted, people said that the sequels are hands down the best out of the trilogy, but I'm glad that I actually had a chance to play this game, despite all the annoyance that it has given me. Ugh. And I do mean annoyance. The worst of the bunch being Sunset Vista and the High Road. Oh my god. And the thing is, I know I don't have to do the relics, but I'm actually kind of glad I even got the relics because whew, at least I got one part of completionist out of me done, and thankfully I don't have to exactly platinum unless you don't exactly have to platinum the stupid things because now I can't exactly give my honest opinion of this game because I need to play the other trilogies first to think what I think of the Crash Bandicoot trilogy. But considering the fact that Vicarious Vision did a well job on this game, and by well job I mean they were able to remodel the entire trilogy into the graphics you see right now. I'm actually quite glad they actually did, considering the fact that they could have done so much else other than what they did. And what I mean is that they made it to where the jumping mechanic is the same as considering the fact that they used the third game's jump mechanic. But yeah, it was, to say the least, this game was actually quite fun, and I'm quite glad I had the chance to play it. But yeah. Sorry, if you hear noises outside, please ignore them. But now, granted, I'm not exactly done because I actually have to show the the quote-unquote secret ending. And I'm well aware of what the secret ending is, by the way, which is why I went through the trouble of getting all the gems, all 26 of them, and whoo boy, that that's the one thing. Now I'll admit this game is quite good with the jumping mechanic. How simple it is. How it at least knows that if it's giving you a hard time, it'll at least be kind enough. And I use that term kind of loosely, considering the fact that where exactly they give it to you. The pity Aku Aku mask to at least. But if there's one thing I don't like about this game is how wonky the hitbox of certain things, and by hitbox I mean platforms, the enemies. That was the one thing I think I heard about that Vicarious kind of screwed around too much, or didn't do too well. And when for example, you saw how you notice how in previous levels I kept being bounced back by the iguanas or lizards. I think that was because the hitbox was kind of messed up on those things, and there was times where I landed on platforms, boxes, but yet somehow I'll either overshot it, missed it by an inch, or just wasn't even remotely near, even though I obviously should have been. That's one of the few complaints I have. Another complaint I have is that the strict time limits for the time trials, because I'll be honest, you have to be superhuman just to even get a chance to do those, or even hack the game. Excuse me. But overall, and another thing I kind of had an issue with is the bosses. The bosses are simple to the point that you could have thrown a simple common enemy and they wouldn't be anywhere near the difference of difficulty, especially with bosses like Papu Papu. Granted, now I won't say that there weren't any challenging bosses. Heck, Rango Roo, Podesky, I think the mob boss that had the Tommy gun, Cortex, and Nitro's Brio. I'll admit those guys were a little tough, but the first few the other bosses, good God. I'm hoping that the second game has interesting bosses, or much more interesting bosses. This is gonna be one of those credits where they're gonna spend a really long time. I kind of want to press the skip button, but at the same time, I'd rather just show the credits. But voiceover production, Formosa Interactive. And I guess the other issue I had was the frickin' color gem objectives. The part where you have to do all of it in one go. Oh my god. Don't get me wrong, I know you need something to pad out the game, but do you have to make it to where you have to make the objective so hard? Now, granted, it is a test of skills just to do that, but overall, I'm just glad that I actually had fun. I actually played this game, and I actually did have fun. And like I said, the game has its faults, but what's a perfect game without faults? The game has, like I said, the game has faults, but thankfully the faults are not as bad to the point that it makes it an average game, to say the least. It feels like a fun platform, like it should have been, like it should be. The platforms are simple enough to the point that the target audience can have fun and play or mess around with, and it's not really complicated to do anything. You just jump and land, and that's it. I'm not even gonna be in it. I'm not even gonna try to read those, because screw that. Screw whoever makes it all those. Oh, well, that's a lot of levels. Wow, the second game has a lot of levels. Holy crud. Sorry, gotta take a drink. Oh my lord, a third game. Oof. Ooh boy, I'm gonna have fun. Oh boy. Oh god. Well, thankfully for my sanity, no bandicoots were harmed in the creation of this game. Again, what the heck is a bandicoot? Yeah, they changed the icon for Coco. But thankfully for my sanity, I'm not gonna play the other trilogies for a few weeks because I at least want to take a little bit of a small, just a tiny little break before attempting the 101. Shouldn't I give that to you when you beat the level? Get everything. But let's go ahead into the Great Hall, guys. I'm gonna take a little bit of a small break before attempting the second game, which people argue about is considered the best. This is gonna count against my life, isn't it? 91. Let's see, it says 91. Yep, it counts against my life. Great. I guess I'll continue what I have to say. Another thing I kind of wish that this game kind of perfected on was the less Titan platforming. Good God. You can easily overshot this, but first off, Papu sold the ruins of Castle Cortex to a resort developer. He then uses the proceeds to open a big and tall shop on the island. After intense therapy and 8 years of higher education, Dr. Ru went on to write the well-received book Through the Eye of the Vortex, a study of rapid evolution and its consequences. Koala moved to Hollywood and landed a motion picture deal of universal proportion. Currently is working with a speech therapist to improve his diction. Pinstripe moved to Chicago, where he now owns and operates a citywide sanitation company. He is saving money for his upcoming garbarnational what? After the disappearance of his mentor, Dr. Nitrous Brio rediscovered his first love, tending bar. The world has heard nothing more of Cortex since Crash foiled his plans, but evil geniuses are harder to squash than cockroaches. Okay, that's funny. But there we go. That's everything I have to show of Crash Bandicoot. Oh man. Let's go ahead and save for the last time. And thus, I'll meet you guys later in whatever Let's Play I do next, whether it be the next Crash game, or maybe one of the Crash game other LP ideas I had in mind. As such, this has been DarkWingGamer. signing out.